Hi, it's Stephen from Sound of a Nation Wave here, coming to do day 12 of the July daily draws. So we've reached the end of the week, it's a Friday, we're approaching the weekend, so let's see what kind of message we're going to get today. And I'm going to be taking the first card from the Linestrider Tarot, and then an Oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. So, let's get underway, choose our first card, and see what message we get to focus on today. Here we go. So, today we will go there. And our card for today is the Ace of Pentacles. It's all about this beginning, it's all about this potential. You know, we had this earlier, towards the beginning of the month, and how far have we come in developing that potential? So as we come to the end of this week, approaching the weekend, you know, let's have a, you know, maybe it's time to assess how well we are looking at this potential and developing this potential. So it may be a reminder about, you know, what was brought to us at the start of the month, and maybe an assessment time now. You know, what have we done in towards developing that potential? You know, what steps have we taken? Have we taken enough steps? Do we need to take more steps do we need to take to develop our potential more? To do with our physical well-being, our material resources, etc. You know, that kind of area of our life. You know, the potential that we have there. How far have we gone in developing that? What steps have we taken? Have we made the plans to take the steps? You know, have we got the steps that we need to take, even if we are not taking them yet? Have we worked those out? You know, how far along the process are we? What do we still need to do? So maybe we need to do an assessment of where we're at in that process. So it's all about this potential and developing that potential. I feel that the card is bringing back to our minds today. So let's see what Oracle card we get to go with this, to see if we can get tie in another part of the message. But I think this is just a timely reminder about, you know, remember your potential, remember the potential of the situation that you're in, remember how you need to develop things, and you know, what more steps do you need to work out, what steps do you need to start putting into practice, what steps have you put into practice, and how far have they been developed, and have they started to bear fruit yet? All these kinds of things, just to let us know where we're at and what we still need to do. And it's a reflective time, looking back to see what the situation is and how we need to proceed as we move forward. So this is a good time at the end of the week, approaching the weekend, perhaps to do a little bit of evaluation of our circumstances. So let's pick our Oracle card. So here we go. We'll go there, and our card for today is the One Ring Circus. This is all about, we have within us all that we need to do this. So the potential, it's all about the potential is there, right? The potential to take these steps is there. This is all about being dependent, being sufficient in ourselves. This is all about the One Ring Circus is before we start looking at external sources of receiving things from outside. This is all about the things we have within us. This is all about relying on ourselves. This is all about, you know, all these things, all these plans, of putting these steps into you know, into practice, developing the steps to fulfill our potential. We have all that ability, and it's our responsibility too. We can't put that on other people. It's first and foremost our own individual responsibility to do this. and we have the ability, we have the capability, we have the resources in order to start fulfilling our potential. Of course, that doesn't mean that we're going to do it entirely by ourselves. It doesn't mean that we don't cooperate with others. It doesn't mean that we're not going to get assistance from others. But primarily, it means it all starts with us, and from what's within us, as to because it all starts within us as to how potential is, and what potential we desire to develop in line with our true selves, and that can only begin with us. So it begins with us. The responsibility is ours to develop our potential, and so we're the ones that need to look as to how far along the process we are with various things, and see what we've yet to work on and develop. And that is something that only we can do, because that's something only that we know in ourselves, how far with our potential we've fulfilled. And the potential in our lives is what we perceive it to be and what we believe it to be, and that again comes back to us. So although you may at times have help and assistance and team up with other people and link up with other people, primarily it's down to us. But that's all right, because the potential is ours, so we have the ability to develop it, and and it's our responsibility and our privilege as well to fulfill our potential, our privilege, our joy to have the experience of fulfilling any kind of potential situation, seeing the change, seeing the benefit. It's privilege, it's joy, but it's also a responsibility to begin the process and to work it through in doing so. So that is the message for today. It's about evaluating our progress, evaluating where we've got in developing our potential, and recognizing that it's up to us primarily. It's our responsibility to do so, and to look at it and to keep things moving. So that's today's message. So I'll be back tomorrow, of course, to do day 13. Until then, thank you very much for listening, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Okay, bye-bye.